You want to know why you're in pain? Because you think you're in control. You wake up every day trying to force the world to obey you. You obsess over outcomes. You try to manipulate how others see you. You try to control the future. And when none of that works, when life doesn't bend to your will, you break, you spiral, you suffer. Because deep down, you believed a lie, that you were in charge of things that never belonged to you. And now you're drowning in frustration, rage, and anxiety, all because of a fantasy. Seneca warned you 2,000 years ago. You suffer more in imagination than in reality. And look at you. You're living proof. You tried your best. You really did. You gave your heart to someone and they left you on red. You worked your ass off and still got laid off. You tried to be a good man, honest, reliable, disciplined, but the world still kicked you in the teeth. And now you're here, angry, bitter, confused. You stare at the ceiling at night, asking, why is this happening to me? It feels like life is unfair, like you've been cheated, like no matter what you do, it's never enough. The pain feels personal. It feels like a punishment. And that's what hurts the most, because you thought if you did everything right, then maybe, just maybe, the world would finally cooperate. But it didn't. And now you feel like you're losing control. Because you are. But here's the truth you were never taught. You were never supposed to control any of it. Not people, not outcomes, not time, not even your reputation. The Stoics knew this. They drew a line between what is up to us and what is not. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." But you don't believe that yet, do you? You still think you can fix things by worrying more. You still think if you push harder, people will finally respect you. But what if I told you that belief is the very root of your suffering? You think your job is to mold the world to your liking. That's why every rejection, every betrayal, every delay feels like a personal attack. But the truth is simple and brutal. You don't control what happens. You only control how you respond. That's it. Everything else is noise. Everything else is slavery. You suffer not because of life, but because you cling to the illusion of control. You need to wake up right now. You need to understand what Seneca meant when he said, "The man who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary." Look at how many hours you've wasted fighting with shadows, how many arguments you've replayed in your head, how many fake futures you've built just to tear them down with worry. That's not life. That's madness. That's you becoming the prisoner of a mind that won't shut up. And here's the Stoic truth. Peace doesn't come when things go your way. Peace comes when you stop needing them to. You keep giving your power away to things that can never be stable. People's opinions, job titles, money, validation. These things are like sand. Try to hold them and they slip through your fingers. But your mind, your character, your choices, that's stone. That's foundation. That's the battlefield. You either reclaim that power or you stay broken. So, what now? You build the discipline of letting go. You stop fighting reality like it owes you something. You see every moment, good or bad, as fuel for your growth. You stop asking, why me? And start asking, how can I face this like a Stoic? You start your day with the question, what's in my control today? And if it's not on that list, let it go. You train your mind like a soldier trains for war. You don't wait for peace. You build it in silence, in stillness, in self-mastery. You remind yourself again and again. You control your mind. You control your peace. That becomes your mantra. Every time someone lets you down, you repeat it. Every time life hits you in the mouth, you repeat it. Because that's where the war is. Not outside, inside. The external chaos is just the trigger. The real battle is between your thoughts and your discipline. And every time you choose discipline, you win. Now you act. No more hoping, no more waiting, no more clinging. You journal every morning, not about what you want, but what you can control. You write, "Today I will master myself." You meditate, not to escape, but to watch your mind with ruthless clarity. You ask yourself, what am I chasing that I don't even need? Because desire is a leash. The more you chase, the tighter it pulls. You learn to detach without becoming numb. You learn to care without clinging. You learn to stand still while the world spins like a storm around you. That's Stoic power. You don't become cold, you become unshakable. When something outside rattles you, you pause and ask, is this within my control? If not, you drop it. You don't negotiate with chaos. You don't wrestle with the wind. You hold the line. Because you're not here to control the world. You're here to control yourself. And now, here's your choice. Keep living in illusion? Keep playing God in a world that doesn't obey you? Keep trying to micromanage every outcome, every person, every scenario until you burn out again? Or drop the illusion, accept the rules of the game, master the only thing you've ever truly owned, your response. You either live as a victim of everything or a master of one thing, your mind. That's it. But that's everything.